Hey, fellow babies, welcome back to Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. If you're watching real time as a Patreon patron or a YouTube subscriber, thank you very much. You're keeping Shane afloat and keeping him able to continue to produce this stuff. It's not benefiting me at all other than the notoriety, so thank you for watching. If you're watching a week late on YouTube for free, the price you have to pay is to follow me on Twitter. Please remember to link your Twitch Prime account to your Amazon Prime account. There are instructions below the screen. Easy to do. You got to re-up that every month. But we get paid for free. Costs you nothing. Amazon pays. That's part of your Prime subscription. So please try to remember to do that.
This episode of Pachter Factor is brought to you by DeShazer Ryan Realty. Right now, Doug DeShazer has beautiful lots available adjacent to Kookanusa Lake in northwest Montana. Pull up your RV and access the hookups, or build your own construction. Either way, you have access to world-class fishing, hunting, boating, swimming, biking, hiking, and the internet. No matter where you're looking to buy, make Doug DeShazer your real estate consultant at 406-291-1643. That's Doug DeShazer at 406-291-1643.
All right, so today's question from Sifted from Damp Towel Man. Rockstar just released a $50 port of Red Dead Redemption for PS4 and Switch with almost no enhancements over the original versions. Most fans are disappointed considering other games the same age get much bigger overhauls at lower prices. Some even receive new content. Was this the right approach? Why did Rockstar hand this and the GTA Trilogy remasters to much smaller studios, but decide to handle GTA 5 ports in-house? How much input does Take-Two have in these decisions? This is just if you want to play on PS4 and Switch. And I get it. I mean, people want to play on PS4 and Switch. So I think that Rockstar probably thought this through and thought 1 million people are going to do it. 2, not 50. So they're not going to sell 50 million copies. And if it's 1 million, then how much money do they need to get them interested in porting it at all? It's a small number, and so they're spending a small amount to make it available. Why did they hand them off to smaller studios? Because they didn't expect to make a lot of money. If they thought they were going to sell 100 million copies, they would have done it in-house. So asking about GTA 5 ports, they think they're going to sell a lot of copies of that. And also GTA 5 is like a gateway drug to GTA 6. Like GTA 5 is going to make you buy GTA 6. GTA 5 is going to get you involved in GTA Online. So they have a reason to make that high quality. But the others are just people playing single player games to have fun. And there really is no recurring revenue. There is no staying power. There is no link or hook to get you to buy something new. So I think it's really that simple. Is it the right approach? I don't know. $50 is a lot, for an old game, for a 2010 game. Red Dead 1, I got to say, it was a great game. I actually really liked it. And PS4 will be a problem because I think it'll look bad. Switch, it'll look fine. It's on the home screen right now. They're advertising it to me on the home screen as being available. I have some money in my Nintendo account, so it might be on there because I probably have $50 sitting in there. So it's possible that they're just offering it to me because I have enough cash in my account, but it's there. And I haven't downloaded it yet, but in fairness, I haven't played that game in 12 years, 13 years. I might play it. It's fun. I don't know if I want to spend $50, but I probably will because what the hell. So I don't know. How much input does Take-Two have? It's Rockstar. Rockstar makes the call. Rockstar is a division of Take-Two. Take-Two management supports whatever the Rockstar guys decide. The Rockstar guys don't do anything illegal or stupid, and so Take-Two has trust in them to do the right thing. And the fact is that if they aren't going to make a whole lot of money, they're not going to put a lot of resources into it. And if they think they are going to make a lot of money, they will. So this is one they don't expect to make a lot of money. But again, remember, Red Dead came out in 2018. Unlikely we get a new Red Dead until 2027 or 8 or 9. So I don't think they view Red Dead 1 as being a gateway to Red Dead 3. I think they view Red Dead 2 as being a gateway. That'll probably come back remastered in really good shape and really well done. But again, not for a few years. So I think it's kind of a non-event. The trilogy, yes. I don't know why they handed the trilogy off to a smaller studio because the trilogy was bad. Like, they screwed it up. You know, and I think the Metacritic scores were harsh, but they were low 60s, and it's because there were so many glitches. But the games themselves are great games. You know, so you're playing 3 95 plus rated games, but they were poorly put together, and the remasters just were glitchy and weird. But that's why it sold 14 million copies. You know, there's a benefit to, and a detriment. There's a benefit to taking so long to put games out. You know, GTA 3 came out in 2001. So the trilogy was 2001, 2, and 4 were the 3 games. And when did that come out? 2020, right? 20 or 21, 2020. So, you know, how many people were 18 in 2001, 2, and 4 who were buying the trilogy? And the answer is not very many. How many people were under 30 who bought the trilogy? Probably all of them. You know, so you have this whole generation of guys between 15 and 30 whose first Grand Theft Auto experience was GTA 5, you know, which came out in 2013. And, you know, they were, when I say they're between 15, they were between 15 and 30 in 2013. They were under, you know, they're under 18 in 2004 or whatever. So those are the guys that are buying the trilogy because they never got to play it. And so that's why it sold so well. Red Dead is only at something like 45 million units, cumulative lifetime debt. Red Dead 2. GTA is at 140, you know, so, or 145. So Red Dead 2 audience is a third as big or a quarter as big as GTA. So yeah, I think that Red Dead 1 is going to sell a lot fewer copies. And Red Dead 1 wasn't a 95 or 97 Metacritic game. I think it was like a 90, but it's not the best game of all time. So no, I think demand's going to be small, and only on Switch and PS4. You know, so I think demand's going to be small. GTA Trilogy, they blew it. They should have done it themselves, and I think they should show the GTA brand more respect. But I don't think they expected that a studio could screw up the remaster. You know, so it's one of those things that they made a mistake not in delegating to another studio. They made a mistake in picking the wrong studio. You know, that's the problem. Thanks for joining us on Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. We are hopeful you're watching this real time as a Patreon patron or a YouTube subscriber. That money is going into Shane's pocket to pay rent and buy macaroni and cheese and pay gas so he can keep coming out here. As long as I've been doing this show, he's been driving the same car, so guy can't afford a new car. It's like a 2002 Toyota Camry. You got to help the guy out and sign up for Patreon. Please remember to link your Twitch Prime account to your Amazon Prime account. Description below. That's free for you, and Shane gets a couple bucks. So please make it happen and remind yourself to renew it periodically because it expires. If you're watching on YouTube a week late because you have no money, you're not a Prime member, you're too lame to figure out any of this stuff, then please follow me on Twitter at Michael Pachter. See you next time, fellow babies.